Hopefully it's not like the world's largest, heaviest refrigerator magnet, because the way these calendars have been going, that wouldn't be shocking or surprising. Hello everybody and welcome back to my channel. I hope you guys are having a lovely, wonderful, fantastic day. Today we're going to be continuing our advent calendar series with advent calendar number 8, which today that is going to be the Huda Beauty advent calendar, which comes in these lovely pair of lips. Oh no, I don't look like a floating head anymore when I wear all black. I do, however, look like I should be like slowly snapping in a coffee shop somewhere, but at least my head looks like it's attached to something. If you're confused at what I'm talking about, my old background had like a black wall and I just looked like, you know, like... Alright, so this advent calendar was $175. As I was looking it up, I saw the price and it said $330 and I was like, I don't remember paying that much money for these lips. But I think that is the overall value. There's supposed to be $330 worth of stuff in here. I have absolutely no idea what this advent calendar contains, but I'm hoping there's at least one lip product because the outside packaging would be very misleading if not. I don't really know too much about Huda Beauty products. I know that she has a lot of like lipsticks and eyeshadow palettes. I've seen some like false lashes, but as far as anything else, I really haven't tried too much. Let's go ahead and get on into this. Hopefully it's worth the money. We've experienced some very crappy calendars. That's the only way I know how to say it. Crappy calendars. I have a playlist down below of all the other unboxings that we've done this season, so let's get on into it. The inside is pretty cute as well. Overall, I think the packaging is adorable. You could set this out in like a vanity or in like your bedroom, bathroom, something like that. It is made of like nice cardboard. We're gonna start off with day number 1. Why can't I open you? All right, there has to be a more efficient way to do that, but we have day number 1. Feels like a tube of cream, so that's interesting. Fantastic start for everyone involved. So the very first thing we have in here is the Wishful Yo Glow Enzyme Scrub. Is this from Huda Beauty? Does she have her own skincare line? I thought that everything in here was gonna be like from her line of stuff, but maybe not. It looks like this is actually from South Korea, but it is in the scent pineapple, which I don't like pineapple, so there's that. Oh, it's like I lost the calendar. Okay, 2 is down here. Ooh, okay. Day number 2 is looking promising. Oh, it's lashes. Okay, wow. Oh boy, is it lashes. So the next thing we have in here is a pair of the Huda Beauty eyelashes. These are quite bold, very full and fluffy. These are in the style Hoodie number 23. I am finally getting into wearing false lashes. It has taken me so long. They're just a pain in the absolute rump to put on. The glue, it's sticky. I can never put it on right. Like the clumps. I can find clumps of glue in my lashes like multiple days later after I've worn a pair of lashes, but they do make makeup look so much better. Or if you're just going for a really natural day, like just having like a nice pair of lashes, it does look really nice. These might be a little bit intense for me, but okay, lashes. So that is the next thing. Moving on to day number 3 here. It is a very lightweight, empty box. Is there anything in there? What? Okay, there it is. It's just in the corner. Alrighty, the next item we have in here for day number 3 is a Huda Beauty lip contour in the shade Icon. So we have a lip pencil and what looks to be like a very pretty berry shade. I do expect to see like a lot of lip products in here, so I'm perfectly fine with a lip pencil. This is supposed to be a matte, super long wearing lip pencil as well. Ooh, and I think that's a very pretty shade. It's kind of like a nice, like rosy, almost brick pink. Maybe I can try it on my mouth just a little bit. Oh, that's good. The lip oil I was wearing wiped off like all of my foundation above my lip, so that's a good look. I went ahead and filled in my entire mouth with it. It did go on really nice and smooth. It has nice pigmentation to it. It is a bit bolder than I expected just from the swatch. I don't know why. I thought it was gonna be like a more nude shade. It doesn't look nude on here. It is a little bit bolder than I expected, but you know, it looks pretty nice. It is also a lip liner, not meant to be used as a full lipstick, but we'll just ignore that. All right, day number 4 here has a little bit more heft to it, so let's see what's inside here. Okay, so we have another item here from Wishful. This is the Thirst Trap Sheet Mask. I like the packaging of this. That like holographic iridescence is really pretty. Cocoon mask. Oh, I thought it said coconut and I was like, oh, coconut and pineapple. They're getting like a pina colada going on over here, but no, it says cocoon. This has aloe vera, hollyhock rose, caffeine and sodium hyaluronate. Oh, okay, so this is actually distributed by Huda Beauty. Down here at the bottom it says that it is, so I guess Wishful is part of her line as well. I do like that because I was kind of wondering if like stuff in here wasn't going to be from her brand since, you know, it's the Huda Beauty advent calendar. But yeah, apparently these are from her brand. Trying to keep it back here so you guys can see it, but it's turned into a bit of a mess. All right, next up we have day number 5, and this one definitely has some weight to it, so I'm excited to see what's in here. Ow, did she make nail polish too? Did she just make everything? Oh, no. Okay, so the next thing we have in here is also from Wishful. This is the Get Even Rose Oil. I gotta put rose in everything. Just a little bottle of face oil. I do like the outer packaging of this. I like that pale pink. I think that's pretty cute. Let's see how intensely it smells like rose. That can determine if I'm gonna use it or not. If it's just like a light, like hint of rose, that's fine. But if I'm being like smacked in the face with like rose water essence, then I just can't. Interesting. There's definitely a little bit of rose to it, but it also smells a little bit like herbally, maybe. Oh no, oh no. I think it smells like rose and licorice. Two of my least favorite things combined into one just doesn't, I can't, the smell. When I was in high school, I was in a Spanish class and like 50% of my grade rode on me creating a Spanish dish, and my assigned dish had aniseed in it, which is basically just licorice in like seed form. And I had to bake it, take it to class, consume it, and then give a presentation about it. And I about failed Spanish because I couldn't eat licorice. Moving on to day number 6. Again, a hefty box. Oh, I don't know. That's kind of a fancy feeling bottle. She has fragrances too. This is actually a super cute little bottle. I personally love perfumes and fragrances. I used to like collect the bottles and that kind of stuff. I have old ones and new ones. This is really pretty. This is the K. Ali Musk 12. I'll go ahead and give this a little spritz and a sniff. I like it. Yes, I do think I like it. It is very musky, but there is like a lot of vanilla to it as well. My personal favorite fragrances have like a little bit of vanilla, but also like spice to them. This one doesn't really smell spicy, but it does have like a lot of musk to it. I feel like I actually knew what I was talking about there for a second. I don't. I guess that's what musk smells like. It says it's musk, so I'm going with it. Okay, day number 7 is next. I'm hoping in here we're gonna get maybe like an eyeshadow palette or something. It seems a little flat, a little bit heavy, so that would be nice to see some more makeup. Ooh, we might be in business. The next thing we have in here is an eyeshadow palette. I think, wait, is this? Eyeshadow palette, yep, okay. So this is an eyeshadow palette. This is Nude Obsessions in medium. I like the packaging of this, like the plastic outside and this kind of like faux leather inside. Oh, not nude, not what I was expecting necessarily, but very pretty. So this is the inside of the palette. It has a lot of like warm tone shades in it. A little bit heavy on kind of like the orange and pink side. I was expecting a lot more just like brown tones, but there's some glitters in here, some pinks, some purples. I think it's real pretty. I love warm tone shadows. That's like my absolute favorite. Again, I don't really know too much about Huda Beauty, so I don't know if like the eyeshadow quality on these little pans here are fantastic, but these do look like super pretty shades and something I would definitely get some use out of. Oh, counting. What was that? A process of elimination. I think we are on day number 8. Oh, are there 2 things in here? Me wondering if it's a mistake because the other advent calendars we've unboxed would never. That's surprising. I don't think any other advent calendar has put 2 things in one door, even though they probably should half the time. Okay, so we have 2 little things in here. I'm wondering if they go together. Let's open the smaller one first. So the first thing we have in here is the Life Liner. There is a pencil liner over here and then a liquid liner on this side. The pencil liner looks to be in the shade like almost black, like not super dark black, but like a deep charcoal, which some could argue I suppose would be black, but like it just is a little bit different. It's washed pretty nicely, went on pretty like smooth. It literally says twist on the outside. Wow. Oh, not what I was expecting. Okay, and the other side here has a little skinny wand with a tiny little applicator at the end, and then the liner itself is in like the pot. And this one definitely has a bit more pigment to it and is a little bit darker. It also seems like a really like creamy black, if that makes sense. Oh, it says it's in the shade Extreme Black. I wouldn't call this one over here Extreme Black. This one seems to be a lot more black and a lot more pigmented. I've never tried a Huda liner before, so I don't really know how well these work, but I'll give this a minute to dry down and then we'll like rub it or something to give it a little bit of a test. All right, next over here we have day number 9. This one's feeling a little bit lightweight again. Ooh, okay, interesting. We have a little tube, but it has kind of like squared off sides. Okay, so we do have a liquid lipstick, but it definitely is not a full size, and I was expecting in a $175 advent calendar that's in the shape of lips to potentially get a full size liquid lipstick. We still have a couple of days left though, so maybe there is one, but this is the Huda Beauty liquid matte lipstick in the shade Bombshell. It does seem to be a little bit more, oh, the swatch isn't there anymore. It does seem to be a little bit more muted than what's on my lips right now. Ooh, cake. Ooh, okay. I personally think I would prefer this shade a little bit more than the one that I'm currently wearing. It's a little bit more muted, a little bit more understated. Kind of on the peachish side of the show. Kind of on the peach side though. It's really pretty, nice and creamy and smooth. Well, dadgunnit. There's a whole other item that came in one of these days. If I had better memory, I could tell you guys which one. Whichever one this one came in. I entirely forgot to open it. So the second part of that liquid liner. Ooh, that's really pretty. So we have a metal and matte liquid eyeshadow here. This is really pretty. I like this little duo. It looks like it's in kind of like a...
what is color? What is color? Think fast. What is color?
Beige pink? Pink beige. Some type of shade. So there is one that is matte. I don't know if I've ever worn a matte liquid eyeshadow before. That is a super, super pretty shade though. I like that quite a bit. And then on the other side, there is a metallic one. Oh, and this one comes with like a little brush where the other one was a doe foot applicator. Those two are super, super pretty. I really, really like those. I hope they wear well because that is a gorgeous combination. I'm blown away that we got two full-size things in one day of an advent calendar because the advent calendars I've been unboxing recently come with like multiple hair ties or pins. So it's nice to see two full-size items in one day. I also feel like we have like a nice like theme, like a color palette going on here. Lots of kind of like mauvey pinks. It would have been kind of cool if the lips were also mauvey pink to like reflect the shades that are inside the actual calendar. Okay, I'm all confuddled. What day were we on? I guess process of elimination again. 10. All right, this is like a kind of chunkier square package. So, ooh, what is that? Ooh, okay, so I see where the red lips come from. The next item in here is a lipstick that is super duper red, which definitely matches the packaging I was just talking about. It looks like it would be like a really nice matte red. The lipstick itself looks almost velvety. It's kind of pretty. I really don't want to wipe this lip liner off. Can I just put this? I'm just gonna put it on top. I think that'll be fine. Oh, that's not where my mouth is. I'm just now realizing that putting this on top of the lip liner I was already wearing all over my mouth will most definitely change the shade of it. So probably should have wiped it off first. It does feel very, very matte, but it also feels pretty smooth. Swatched on my hand without like dark lip liner underneath it. It is definitely a bit of a lighter red shade. We are moving on to day number 11. I'm very sorry. I feel like this one hasn't been like nearly as entertaining as some of the others because it hasn't been nearly as bad. You know, it's still a very expensive calendar. $175 is a lot of money. Like a lot of money. But at least most of the items so far have been full size and decent quality. So, you know, that's something. Okay, it feels like we might have yet another perfume here, and it is. We have another K. Ali perfume. I do not know if I'm saying that correctly. Very sorry if I'm not. This one looks like it's filled with like purple Kool-Aid. And it's a very dark color for a perfume. This one is in the fragrance Vanilla 28. I was just saying that I do really like vanilla-y type perfumes, so hopefully I like this one. Ooh, I think I like this one more than I like the last one. This one is definitely spicy. It smells a little bit on the masculine side, which I personally really like. I did get a huge whiff of it though, and it's burning my nose just a little bit. I like sucked the vapor straight up in there. But I think that smells really, really nice. And yeah, definitely out of these two here, I would say the darker one is my favorite. All right, you guys, and I guess that brings us to the last day here, which is day number 12. Oh, that's heavy. Okay, so I personally am hoping for an eyeshadow palette in here. It's nice and flat. It's roughly the size of an eyeshadow palette. Hopefully it's not like the world's largest, heaviest refrigerator magnet, because the way these calendars have been going, that wouldn't be shocking or surprising. Oh, and it is actually an eyeshadow palette. So this is the Mercury Retrograde Huda Beauty eyeshadow palette. This is some pretty interesting packaging here on the front. I don't think I've ever had a Huda Beauty full-size eyeshadow palette before. I think I've tried a couple of these little Obsessions palettes, but not the plastic ones. They were in cardboard. I'm really excited to see what the inside of this looks like. Wow, there's some colors in there. So here is the inside of the palette. We definitely have some colors in there. There are some like aquas and blues down here. We got some like pale purples, a couple little pinks, some shimmers. There's a couple of these shimmer shades swatched. They did pretty well. I feel like they definitely probably require some type of eyeshadow base or something because they are a little bit sparse, but they're super sparkly. And then here are a couple of the matte shades swatched. I feel like they have pretty decent pigment to them and they were pretty soft, went on pretty well. So this is an interesting palette. It's a little bit disconnected maybe from like the rest of the stuff we got in here, which is all very like mauvey and pink and like a little bit of red. I guess like this portion of the palette is a little bit on that side too. It just has some like really blue pops of color in it. Okay, so real quickly, just for some rubbing tests here. Rubbing the eyeliner, it does look like the pencil eyeliner does kind of smear and smudge. The other one stayed put a little bit better. Those liquid eyeshadows seem to be staying put very, very well, and they did dry down like super matte, not sticky at all, so that's nice. You know what? I kind of look like a Sephora employee. Even though we all know they would never hire me. They would like Google search my name one time and the first thing that would pop up is Sephora's garbage. They would just be like, you can leave. And I would have to be like, yeah, that makes sense. Okay, yeah, anyway, that was a very sidetracked thought. So that was everything in the Huda Beauty 12-day advent calendar. This one's a little bit difficult for me because I think a lot of the items inside the box were actually like good, solid, quality items, which we really haven't been seeing in a lot of these calendars, unfortunately. Even the super expensive ones, like there's some stuff where I'm like, it's been very questionable. But this one, it does seem like the items are good quality. I still just think it's just so expensive. $175 is a lot of money, especially not to get a full-size liquid lipstick. This one, I have to say, threw me off a little bit. I'm gonna assume this is a full-size like stick lipstick, but I think there definitely should have been a full-size liquid lipstick in here for the money. I don't know. Like I'm a little bit torn on this one just because the initial cost is so much money. But I would love to know what you guys have to say. Let me know all of your thoughts and opinions down below in the comments. I love reading and responding to them. We have several more advent calendars to go. They're all stacked here behind me, so hopefully we can get through all of them before Christmas. Again, we are gonna have the big advent calendar giveaway on Christmas, so that should be pretty exciting. And yeah, that is all I have for you guys today. So thank you so very much for watching. Please go ahead and consider subscribing if you would not mind. It would mean the absolute world to me. And I just hope you guys have a lovely, wonderful, fantastic day, and I'll see y'all next time. Bye!